everybody, this is Marjorie. One of the days we're on holiday, Senga says, do you want to go to Edinburgh? I quite fancy going to Edinburgh for a wee day out. Marjorie, do you want to go to Edinburgh? She says, I've always wanted to climb Arthur's Seat. And I said, well, Arthur no mind. I mean, what happens if Arthur turns up? What's Arthur going to sit on? She says, no, it's a mountain. I says, a mountain in Edinburgh. It's no Switzerland. Senga. She says, well, it's a big hill. And I says, oh no, no another big hill. She had me up Tinto, right? A few days before that, she says, do you want to climb Tinto Hill, Marjorie? And I says, is it high? She says, I don't know, I've never been up it, Marjorie. So we climbed up Tinto Hill. Well, it's one of these hills you think you're at the top, and you just get to the top, and then there's another bit. And I says, what do you call that? A premature thing? Yeah, right. So we get to the top, and then we get to the very, very top. Well, I was a bit dead. I was literally, my face was like a beetroot, right? And I says, they better have a defibrillator at the top of this hill. Saying I was absolutely always. I says, this isn't right. This is like, you know, in the Ninja Warrior, you know, the Ninja Warrior programme on STV, you know, at the finale when they've got to climb Minyanya. Right, so up there, so I was absolutely exhausted. I mean, honest to God, I was exhausted. So I says, right, how about if we work our way up to Arthur's Seat? Why don't we go in the tour bus? Senga, and we'll go down and see all the lovely sights. So we went and we saw the castle. And the wee dog, what's the wee dog called? Scotty? No, the willy warmer. You know the wee black dog, the wee monument. Oh, we saw that. And I thought, oh, that was lovely. So, and we went round the grass market, and it says, oh, it was lovely. Quite quiet. You know, quite quiet because there's not a lot of tourists. You know, because of the pandemic. You know, I think a lot of folk are feared of coming. You know, in case they catch the coronavirus. You know, when they're drinking the Iron Brew. So we did the tour bus, and that was lovely. So on the way home, right, we're in the motor, and Senga says, well, where else do you want to go? Do you want to go somewhere else before we go back to Carstairs, Marjorie? And I says, what about Livingston? I've not been to Livingston for a wee while. They've got a cinema in Livingston. Oh, and she says, I don't know what's playing. I says, listen, I don't really care what's playing. We're on our holidays. Let's just go and see whatever's on. Now, don't ask me what we saw. It was one of these action films, and they were jumping on motors, and they were wearing capes, and they were turning into zebras. And I says, oh, I like an old-fashioned film, Senga, but all these modern films, they're all superheroes, and they've got masks, and they've got capes. I says, oh, right. So we're in the cinema, right? Now it was reasonably busy. So there's a man on my side. There's a man on Senga's side. Well, the man next to Senga, right? He kept going, and I says, Senga, will you tell that man to sit at peace? He's quite distracting. I can't concentrate on this film. You know, I don't know if this is a moose or a giraffe or an elephant. You know, so I says, tell him to sit at peace. He's very distracting. Behave himself. So she says, excuse me, my friends asked me if you would be, you know, stop putting your hand up and down like that. And he says, oh, I'm very sorry, madam. I'm not doing it deliberately. It's actually an infliction. I got it in the war. You know, it's one of, I've got this twitch, and she turns to me. She says, Marjorie, he's got it in the war. And I says, what war? So she turns back. She says, what war? He says, I got it in Korea. And I says, oh, well, I felt so guilty. And I says, I'm very sorry. Thank you for your service. So about 5 minutes later, right, the man next to me, well, did he not start? So he starts like this. And I turned to him and I said, did you get that in Korea as well? And he says, no, I got it up my nose. I'm just trying to get it off my finger. I says, oh. Anyway, so on the way back, right, we're passing this big Tesco, and she says, oh, Marjorie, look at all the folk at the track and trace centre for the coronavirus. And I says, I nearly called her Marjorie again. I says, Senga, oh, there's all the bikes. Hold on a minute. There's all the wee bikes going by. Oh, the wee bike. Oh my God. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 11 folk on a bike. No, on one bike. They've all got their own bike. Can you imagine the size of the bike if there was 11 folk on one bike? Anyway, So she says, look at all the folk lined up for the track and trace. I says, Senga, it's no track and trace. It's the click and collect, they were all parked round the corner. And then I says, what are we going to eat? We've had such a fun-filled day in Edinburgh, and then we had all the cinema and everything. Do you want to just go to a drive-through and get something quick? So we just put in at the JFK in Livingston, and we got some chicken. Oh, it was lovely. Then Senga, she comes away with a belter. She says, Marjorie, these buffalo wings taste like chicken. They don't taste like buffalo. And I says, enough of your nonsense. I mean, that's what I'm up against anyway. Best go, Friday tomorrow. Oh, thank goodness, Friday tomorrow. What a week. Anyway, Friday tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Take care of yourselves and be good. Okay, bye-bye now. Bye-bye.